It's important to understand the historical context of North Korean Christianity as being connected to the West through the great Pyongyang revival of 1907. And that was really the foundation of Christianity, and that happened in North Korea. And so North Korea became known as the Jerusalem of the East. If you were a Western missionary, you didn't go through Seoul on your way to China or another country in Asia. You went through Pyongyang.
During the roughly 2-decade-long period in which Kim Il-sung was consolidating his power in the new North Korea, North Korean Christian leaders had full knowledge that the state was marching toward the systematic and intentional annihilation of all Christians. Remarkably, however, the focus of these North Korean church leaders was not on how to hunker down and survive the churning hurricane of Christian genocide. Instead, they strategized how they could advance the gospel in the teeth of their own destruction. They asked themselves and God, how can we continue to be church in the most Christian, hostile nation in human history? The North Korean church selected 4 pillars, one in the area of theology, one in ethics, one in prayer, and one in worship. And this constituted the vital teaching and worship ministry on which the North Korean church would stand or fall by the grace of God. They committed to receiving and passing on these fundamental historic Christian pillars, even at the cost of their own lives. The Apostles' Creed was their pillar of theology. The 10 Commandments was their pillar of ethics. The Lord's Prayer was their pillar of prayer, and the Lord's Supper was their pillar of worship. On September 23, 2013, the North Korean Underground Church will lead the church around the world in 100 days of worship in the commonplaces. Each day for 100 days, Christians around the world are invited to follow the lead of their North Korean Christian brothers and sisters to do what led to their persecution in the first place. Gather together in handfuls of 2, 3, or more for daily public worship in the common places of life. Your home, your school, your workplace, the park, libraries, bus stops, using the historic 4 pillars of liturgy of the North Korean Underground Church.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we...
Hi, I'm Pastor Eric Foldy, co-founder and CEO of Soul USA and senior pastor of Doers of the Word Evangelical Church, inviting you to join us with the North Korean Underground Church for 100 days of worship in the common places.
Please visit our website at www.soulusa.org/100-days, or visit us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/soulusa to sign up for 100 days of worship with the North Korean Underground Church. You'll receive a worship packet which includes a booklet, 20 communion cups and wafers, and exclusive access to North Korean worship videos.
Won't you join us for 100 days of worship in the common places this fall?